subscribers, baby! You know what that means! Guitar! Puppy!
Say 1 million subscribers, baby!
Yeah! So yesterday morning, I woke up to tons of gold balloons all over my room. All because the Madeyewlook YouTube channel has reached 1 million subscribers. No, don't worry, I'm not gonna cry on you guys. That's my best Kim Kardashian crying face. 1 million subscribers, that's insane! You can't even fit 1 million subscribers in the United Center. That's where the Blackhawks play. And I know all of you are very excited to see my Million YouTube award. Probably none of you are. Maybe not at all, but I'm excited to see my Million YouTube award, but I don't have it yet. But for right now, I drew this. It's going to be very large, very gold, and very shiny. And it might cause me to cry. Reaching this 1 million subscribers is just like the most insane thing I can't even explain. And you know what? It's not about the numbers, it's not about anything like that. And I'm trying to bring words to like my thoughts and it's just not happening for me because it's something that like, I can't even describe the feeling that I have right now. It's such a mix of like love and I feel like I'm just on a cloud and it's just happiness and accomplishments and goals and it's unfolding more and more dreams and I'm going what I call life crazy, which is where an event in my life makes me so happy that I just want to do more things, all the things. And then I start thinking about my life until I'm like 60, which just in case if anybody's wondering, when I'm an old lady, I want curlers in my hair. I want my hair to be white. I would like to have a little cane. I don't want to need a cane, but I would like to have a little cane and I want it to look like it was like a wizard cane at one time and I'm gonna tell children that I am a wizard. Balloons are like blowing all over the place. They're having their own party back there. I guess the best way to explain to you guys like why reaching this 1 million milestone is so important to me is kind of to explain to you guys like the thought process of my YouTube videos, I guess. And to thank all of you guys for being here through my craziness, through my everything, through my characters, and you know, watching me turn myself into things. Which what I do is a weird thing to do. I mean, if you really think about it, I sit in my room, I set up backgrounds, and I film myself painting myself, and that's kind of weird. Life's kind of weird. And I know majority of you guys know my stories and things that I tell you guys, but there's always gonna be new people to my channel that haven't heard my stories yet. I feel like an old lady already, like, back in my day, I started out with 0 subscribers. I had not one, and if I did, it might have been my mother. And if I had 5, they all still might be my mother. Art has always been my entire life since I was young. I just remember drawing. Like, I don't remember ever not drawing. It literally is etched in my head, like an Etch-a-Sketch, that I've been drawing since the beginning of my time, and I've been painting since the beginning of my time, and ever since I can remember, I would always draw characters and my thoughts and things that I wanted to make up and write books and do all these kinds of things growing up. As I got older, art became more of a huge chunk of my life than I ever expected. I mean, of course, when you grow up, you don't know your hobbies, you don't know what you're gonna be, you don't know what life is gonna be like, but art ended up being such a huge part of my life that art is seriously just a part of who I am.
Don't be afraid to be who you are, because creativity is who I am.
When I first started the Madeyewlook channel, I was just doing what I've been doing since I was a young teenager, and that was relieving my stress. That was taking my emotions off of my shoulders and putting them into a character and giving them life, giving them meaning and a purpose. Like I said, I'm sure a lot of you guys know my stories and you guys can find them on my YouTube channel. But I had a really difficult time growing up. I had a really difficult time with my peers, and every time I had a bad day, rough day, or my mind started wandering and I gave myself an anxiety attack, I would go home and I'd make myself into the Incredible Hulk if I was feeling angry. Or I'd make myself into a superhero if I felt like I just wish I could fly away. My body painting has always been my emotions. It's always been things that I feel like throughout the entire day, and it gives me a separate world. When I'm painting, I feel like the mad scientist. What is going on? Jenkins, I did not leave a time machine on you today! I feel like I have a giant's cauldron, a big cauldron. Now follow me because this is gonna get strange. Big cauldron, and I have like purple and green potions that are simmering and bubbles are floating out of them, and I'm just this mad scientist, you know, with the white hair and everything, like I said earlier, like I was referencing when I'm gonna be old. And I'm like, And you know, like sometimes in the movies when like villains come out and they come out of like all the smoke or like something takes over their body and they're like, and then the creature is born and it's great. That's how I see my entire life. Lex, yeah, that's a little weird. Weird is good. Weird is, I should get that on a coffee mug. Weird is good. I think every single person will say that they never imagined reaching this milestone, reaching the goals that they may have for themselves. They never pictured that day to actually come, or maybe they never even had it envisioned. Like when I first started my channel, like I said, doing what I've been doing and hoping that I could reach out to just one person, maybe just one person, so they can see that they're not alone no matter what they're going through in their life. And maybe I could teach somebody that, you know, art is a good way to cope with things and it's a good way to have fun. Because walking around as a creature is usually a lot more fun than walking around as a human. But I never thought that little old me that had no friends, that was picked on, that had a hard time, would ever be a person to hopefully inspire 1 million people. 1 million people from around the entire world. And I think the best thing about reaching this million is that I'm still me. I'm the same me I've always been. I've always been crazy. I've always been imaginative. I've always been creative and artsy and like, you know, in like a different world. And to see the comments that you guys leave me that I inspire you, or I make your day, or I make you smile, or I make you laugh, you guys inspire me every single day of my life. Like I said, all of my characters are inspired by my emotions, my life, you know, things on a daily basis, and you guys inspire me so much. And to reach this goal, like I said, it's not that the number matters. It's just, it's like having a birthday. You get a year older, but the number doesn't really matter. It's the celebration and the warmth of a birthday. Except you guys are like the best gift I could ever have. Does having 1 million subscribers drastically change your life? No, but it feels like such a great accomplishment, and it's such an honor to have all of you guys watching my videos, and I just cannot thank you enough for being here with me, allowing me into your life to inspire you, for sharing me with your friends, for sharing my stories. I cannot thank you guys enough. I really can't. And I really hope if any of you guys have struggles that you feel like you could always come to the Madeyewlook channel and you could always find something to feel better. You could always chat with people in the comments, because that's what we are. We are a community. It usually takes me about like 7 hours from start to finish to edit a video, get it online. I'm always online chatting with you guys. I always want to be involved. I want to help you guys out. You know, I want to hear about your lives. I want to know about you guys as much as you guys want to know about me, which might not be at all. And I also do want to say a quick thank you to YouTube for existing. But seriously though, YouTube is an incredible platform. Out of all social media, all social networking, YouTube is by far my absolute favorite. I'm so glad that I like started this YouTube journey. And you know what? YouTube really actually is a journey, because you start off, and I always suggest to everybody, start off with what you have. I started off on a laptop with iMovie, you know, just editing my videos. My lighting wasn't great. Kind of weird talking to a camera. And throughout the time that I've been on YouTube, I taught myself lighting. I taught myself how to operate my camera, how to get more into like the technical editing and things like that. I've grown just with my art, with my shading, with my concepts. And it's just been such an amazing journey to not only, you know, bring you guys along for it, but also to discover more passions within myself. Not to even mention, I met other YouTube creators that I really click with. YouTube friends, yeah! And this is just by far my favorite platform to be on. But obviously, because I can't upload a video every single day, because I'd probably like die, you guys can also follow me on other social media if you want to stay connected. Back to what I was saying at the very beginning of this video. Reaching this goal is just a door that is opening for more goals, more dreams, and more opportunities. This is just the beginning. And you know what? I want to keep building my channel. I want to keep inspiring you guys to creative futures, Lexbots. This is a water bottle. Here's to us, 1 million Lexbots.